flew out of its hangar at the National Air Races at Cleveland, Ohio. Its 800 horsepower engine is fired up. Legendary pilot Jimmy Doolittle taxis it out for the qualifying run. In just a few minutes, Doolittle will have broken the world speed record, but he still has to fly this incredible machine in a race and stay alive. Steve Whitman was born in April 1904. He is one of the greatest racing pilots of all time. This little tailwind airplane is his own design. He built it in 1954. In his late 80s, Steve Whitman demonstrates the skill and courage that took him to the top level of air racing when it was a great national sport in the 1930s.
There was a race in Milwaukee in 1946, and known as the Air and Water Regatta. I went in it, and there's only two times in my life in racing that I tied for a position. I tied for second in that race, Texas. So we split second and third twice, went in over the tie. So I handled it. I like to have a fish, something to eat. And it didn't pay a lot, but in those days, a little was a lot.
Steve Whitman's hero was Jimmy Doolittle. Whitman saw him in the 1920s testing a Curtiss twisted slab propeller. The engineers were afraid the propeller would break at the hub in a dive.
So he was trying to take it on up and dive it straight down to the submarine road wide open and see what it was taking care of, and it didn't. And when it went, it also took early vibrations up the wings, and so he's up there riding the fuselage down at about terminal velocity, and so he had to get out. And next day he was and what happened.
In 1925, the U.S. Army and Navy each ordered high-speed racing biplanes from the Curtiss Airplane and Motor Company in New York. The object was to compete for the Pulitzer Trophy, a race for land planes, and the Schneider Trophy, a race for seaplanes, using aircraft of virtually the same design. This is the Army's R3C-2, the float plane version. The same plane, fitted with normal landing gear, competed for the Pulitzer Trophy in early October 1925 and won. In that form, it was called the R3C-1. It was an extraordinary airplane. One innovative feature was the radiator incorporated into the wings for cooling the 610 horsepower engine. After the win of the Pulitzer Trophy, the airplane was fitted with floats. Redesignated R3C-2, it was prepared to compete in the Schneider Cup race at Baltimore on October 25th. Its pilot was Lieutenant Jimmy Doolittle. The Schneider Cup had not been held for 2 years. This year, 1925, the U.S. Army faced formidable opposition, most notably from Britain, with a high-performance monoplane called the Supermarine S-4. The little Curtiss racer already had an impressive track record, but it hadn't been tested against international competition. In the Schneider Cup, it would be competing against the British Gloucester Napier and the Italian Matti flying boats. Unfortunately, the R3C2's hottest competition, the Supermarine S4, crashed in practice the day before the race and sank in the Chesapeake Bay. With the S4 out of the way, there was no doubt about the outcome of the race.
Hello everybody, Frankie Day here with Frankie Day Models. Thank you guys very much for your wonderful comments on video number 13 on my Building Boats Denmark. A little change of pace today, guys. I'm going to let Denmark dry for a couple of days. Let all the glues cure, and also I'll put a little bit more polyurethane on it a little bit. I did some cleanup on it and let it sit there for a couple of days. And so what the hey, you know, it's summertime almost getting here, springtime's almost here. And right now I'm building these I'm building a Dumas kit of the Gilmore Red Lion Racer. Yeah, this will be a balsa flying airplane. And I think I made a couple of videos of this about a year ago. And so I decided to finish this up today. Thus far, as you can see, I've got the whole fuselage covered. I'm working on the cowl now. These little pieces of cardstock they gave me, they fit underneath the cowling like this. Wrap around, it's just like this. Instead of giving me instead of cutting it with tissue like I did on the S&J I got on them, this is a better method. It's stronger and it's lighter, and it works out more better too. I just got done forming the cardstock cowling. I had some butt strips on the side there, so when they glue together, they got a place to glue to.
In 1930,
just like that.
was $10,000. By 1938,
this is going to be paid as can anyway. We'll get my airbrush fired up when it comes to the time to do the touch-up painting on it.
It was sponsored by the Bendix Aviation Corporation and was described as a free-for-all transcontinental speed dash.
Instead of having a little music tonight, we'll have a little history back to the 1930s of the racing era, the golden age of aviation. That was the turning point of the event of a famous aircraft that were experimental aircraft that turned in actually highly reviewed subjects for the real thing, like Air Cobras, P-40 flying Tigers, Tomahawks, you call them, and all the other aircraft, the aircraft that we had during World War II, the Red Squat too. Okay, stick around with me. It's about an hour and a half to an hour and a half or so, and get your tube of glue ready, get your kits in order, and start doing some serious model building along yours truly, Frankie Day here. I'll amuse you and entertain you with this balsa wood kit of the Dumas Gilmore Racer, the Red Lion, Wendal Williams special. Thus far, I got the fuselage on. Just finished on the cowling and got the key in there where it plugs inside the fuselage. I got my skins for the cowling all before I'm ready to go. I got my horizontal stabilizers all covered. Before I attach these, I'm going to the kit gives you some red tissue.
This is Buster, one of the most.
Where's that at? I'll try to see it right by my face.
It hangs in the Air and Space Museum, looking the way it did when it retired from competition in 1950.
This red tissue here is for the trim. So I'll probably need this for the trailing edge and leading edge of the wing stabilizers, and also the vertical stabilizer, the rudder itself, also around the cowling. Well, the cowling can be airbrushed with red. So I got that. So I'll be doing a little trim work tonight on this thing. Right now I'm fussing with the canopy, not with the cowling, I mean. I get that ready to go. Doing a little tune-up here and there on this thing. It's going pretty nicely. One thing about these Dumas kits, they're very light construction kits, and they fly very exceptionally well, opposed to the domestic type of Gorillas and Sterling. Because those kits are very crude back in the 1960s, 50s. You get the die-cut machines, bam! They actually squish the wood more than they die-cut it. And thank God they gave you patterns on there. You have to remake parts all over again. It makes model building back in those days not very enjoyable. Nowadays, with the advent of laser, cutting edge technology into models today as we get them and build them. Came a long ways compared back to the days when I started building models. And back in my days, I'll tell you one thing, we had stuff nowadays like back then. They're very, very welcome to us. Okay, right now I'm going to go ahead and get this cowling in position. Then I'm going to go ahead, after I get the cowling in position and everything, by cementing these two, I'm going to come over here and cover the wing. Get the wing here. And that's right about here like so. Let's see here. When a young woman called Amelia Earhart. This has about 24-inch wingspan. I'll say about 2 loops of 3/16 rubber, about 28 inches long will do it. I'll wind it up about 1,000 turns. That thing will hunt for the clouds. I've also got my other one over here too. Give me a couple seconds here, guys. I'll bring it over here. Have a little show and tell and work on these things tonight. Already in 1928, Amelia Earhart had flown the Atlantic, but as a passenger rather than a pilot. She was determined to make the journey again. I think I might fly this tomorrow. This is the Dumas Rearward Speedster. And this is a good kit. I say about 2 loops of 3/16 rubber. This thing will fly very, very well. I got down thrust with a little left thrust. And that wasn't planned in the viewing, but it comes off because you got to put the rubber in there. And encouraged the rumor that her technical advisor was planning his own Antarctic expedition in the Vega. But in May 1932, she flew to Harvard Racing, the departure point for her lone journey across the Atlantic. It had taken her 2 years to get ready. So this thing flies pretty good. 6 months it's pretty well balanced. And this thing, I added a functional rudder on here too, so I got my trim. So what I do is I have it right turn for right glide, and actually with the thrust of the prop, it'll give it torque and it'll keep the nose up for the left power. When the power dies, it'll glide to the right. That way it won't make so much of a chaser airplane. So you don't want to chase these things. You want these things to come to you like a boomerang. So ain't no fun chasing these things. A lot of people chase them all the time because you ain't trimmed right. You gotta make sure they're well trimmed. Make sure you have a little right rudder. That way you have left power and right glide. And with the torque of the engine, with the prop going to the left, it'll keep the nose up as it climbs up until the power sides, and pretty soon it'll just glide to like a right glide. 5 years to the day after Charles Lindbergh's flight to Paris. Amelia Earhart was about to attempt to become the first woman to fly non-stop across the Atlantic. So I think I'm going to fly that tomorrow. I got a bunch of rubber I had soaking in glycerin, and so that'll be pretty well lubed rubber. Okay, Frankie Day, let's get going. Let's chat and let's get construction going. So you guys get your groove together and build away and let the Saturday night take care of itself. She fought fatigue all the way, but managed to remain awake for the 14 hours and 54 minutes it took to reach Londonderry in Northern Ireland. Amelia Earhart landed her Vega in a field near the village of Comore, much to the delight of the locals, who seemed to be more interested in the camera than the Vega or its celebrated pilot. When she returned to America, she immediately planned to become the first woman to fly non-stop across the continent. She succeeded just 3 months after her transatlantic flight. On August 25th, she arrived at Newark, New Jersey, having flown direct from Los Angeles.
In spite of her distaste for publicity,
Amelia
Amelia was
Earhart.
subjected to the obligatory post-flight interview.
Well, it's 19 hours and a few minutes. I don't know exactly how many. I estimated it would take me 19 hours and 9 minutes. I think I must have hit it pretty correctly.
And what did you carry on the trip?
You mean to eat?
Yeah, to eat and drink.
Well, I carried some water, of course, because my cockpit is very warm. And I carried a sandwich in case. I didn't eat it, though. I carried some hot chocolate and the all-reliable commodity.
What kind of sandwich was it?
Chicken sandwich.
Just over a week after Amelia Earhart arrived in New Jersey, a brand new GB R1 racer was rolled out of a hangar at the Cleveland Air Racing for the qualifying runs of the Thompson Trophy. Attempting to control the 800 horsepower monster around the Thompson course would be Jimmy Dumas, whose own Laird Super Solution biplane was out of action with landing gear problems.
The high speed is expected to be in the vicinity of 300 miles an hour. The landing speed about 90. In spite of the high speed range and the high speed of the plane, it handles very well in the air and on the ground. The paragraphs have been installed, and in the next few minutes we expect to make an attempt on the world speed record.
There was a bonus prize of $1,575 for the fastest Thompson qualifier. Doolittle didn't disappoint the big Cleveland crowd. His qualifying speed of 294.38 miles an hour smashed the world land plane speed record that stood since 1924. There was another GB entered in the Thompson Trophy race in 1932. It was the GB-R2, almost identical with the R1 in appearance, but fitted with a Pratt & Whitney Wasp Jr., delivering about 250 horsepower less than the R1's 800. This is a replica of the GB-R2, exactly as it appeared when Lee Gelbach flew it in Cleveland in 1932. The replica, built by Delmar Benjamin of Wyoming, flew for the first time in late 1991, just under 60 years later. The big GBs made their racing debut in 1931, and from the beginning their performance was startling. Roll of Tales won the 1931 Thompson Trophy in a GB Model B, but was killed when it crashed while he was trying to set a new land plane speed record. In foiling his hook at the GB-R2, Delmar Benjamin is aware of its reputation as one of the most dangerous airplanes ever built. But it's also one of the most exhilarating to fly, as Delmar discovered when he took off for the first time on December 23, 1991. On that first flight, Delmar established that in spite of its unwieldy appearance, the GB would do surprising things. But at Cleveland in 1932, Jim Doolittle and Lee Gelbach weren't interested in the GBs for the fast stuff. They were looking for pure speed around the Thompson Trophy. The planes were sent off at 20-second intervals, and there was never any doubt about the outcome. Doolittle and the GB-R1 locked everybody in the field except Jimmy Wendal.
Oh, Jimmy Doolittle. Pilot's pilot.
Lee Gelbach in the R2 came in fifth, averaging 30 miles an hour less than Doolittle's winning 252 miles an hour. Doolittle marked his victory with a low pass at full throttle across the finish line.
Yeah, right there. That's a hold up right there. Got to get you down.
Cash prize for the winner was $4,500.
Gotta get these fingers sound pretty flush, buddy. You gotta get them really good and flush. Otherwise, that paper cow ain't gonna go on this cowling no more. It's almost there now. Because when you stick out more this way, what it does, it takes out the slack out of the cowling, supports the fit around the cowling itself.
In those days, on-camera interviews could be even more direct than they are now.
How about the sponsor of the Thompson Trophy saying hello to the world? Now listen to the passing news. Play it off, Thompson. Tell him I can hear it.
1933 was a mixed year for Roscoe Turner at the National Air. The Independence Trophy had started from Fairbanks Theater, New York. His major opponents were the Jeepies. But the R1 crashed and the R2 was beaten. Turner landed in Los Angeles to win, setting a new coast to completion of 11.5 hours. Turner finished fourth in the Thompson Trophy, but was disqualified on a technicality.
Okay, let's try this again.
The National Air Races weren't just about racing. There were many demonstrations of showmanship and pride, like this display of aerobatics by German pilot Ernst Udet. Udet performed stunts under power and then cut the engine, showing the crowd some amazing dead stick maneuvers. He finished the routine with a neat side slip and a precision dead stick landing. In 1934, Roscoe Turner boosted the power of his Wendal Williams to almost 1,000 horsepower. He had to withdraw from the Bendix Trophy because of a fuel leak, but broke the transcontinental record anyway. In the Thompson Trophy, Turner's main rival was Doug Davis in another Wendal Williams. Davis was leading when he crashed and was killed.
Beautiful.
This is Harold Newman in his Howard Ike. After Davis's accident, there was no one left in the race who could challenge Roscoe Turner. When Turner landed in his Wendal Williams, he had won the Thompson Trophy.
Almost there.
The loss of Davis's life was felt by all the competitors. And when Turner accepted
Almost
the Thompson
there.
Trophy, there was no trace of his normal big smile and showmanship.
Okay. I use this tacky glue on there. Helene's tacky glue. It works good for stuff like this. Perfect.
In 1935,
Paper to balsa.
Whitman arrived in Cleveland with a new machine he called Bonzo. It was a serious contender for the Thompson Trophy, and Whitman liked to please the big crowds. At Cleveland,
Thought I had a problem a while ago. I heard something crack right there. Kind of moved that crack that lodged raw. But I saved just in time before it getting worse.
recall about that.
So as good as new now.
The car race, I think they had more there, but they sure packed it in. Too.
The big Cleveland crowds flocked in to see spectacular high-tech machinery operating.
Let's watch these air races on here, like we listen to right now, fellas. A lot of history back in them days.
Amazing that Steve Whitman was a pilot at all. He came from a family.
I wish I was living back in them days.
And as a young man,
Being a model builder, young model builder.
one eye would prevent him flying. But by the middle 30s, he was an established member of an elite group of sporting heroes.
And we were it. And of course, it was something so novel at the time. Just to fly with it. It wasn't much of a novelty. And the big racing, it was.
Oh, beautiful.
Quite something.
I think they were comparable. Maybe not exactly the same as the real top sport heroes, but very close. Because it was headline news when Jimmy Doodle was set a new speed record, or the Benjamin Thompson races that reported.
With that drive, I'll put the other side over.
Most of the fellows were very competitive. They fought a few that could get away. And I was probably not quite as competitive as some, because I felt, well, yes, I want to win this race,
Yeah.
but what I want a lot more is to be here for the next one.
There you go, fellas.
In the years between 1931 and 1935,
If the drive a couple minutes and join the other side over. Check that large raw. It's tight. It's good. That's the way I want it.
In 1933, he made a solo flight around the world, faster than his 1931 flight. Then he modified what he made to attempt flights at extreme altitudes.
Oh, Wiley Post, the Winnie May.
Post realized that low atmospheric pressure at the altitudes he wanted to reach made some kind of artificial pressure system necessary. Because of the design of the Vega, it was not possible to consider pressurizing the fuselage or the cabin. Post approached the B.F. Goodrich Company and convinced it to help him develop a pressure suit that he could wear inside the cockpit on his high-altitude flights. This is the first suit, developed in June 1934. The third model had 3 layers.
Oh, here's right there. Here's the culprit right there. I got you there.
The helmet had an oxygen breathing system supplied from a vacuum liquid.
Oh, hell yeah.
The same container supplied oxygen for suit pressurization. The suit was an important breakthrough. It was the forerunner of pressure
this is
suits
beautiful.
used on manned space flights. The Winnie May was modified to operate efficiently at altitudes up to 50,000.
Just about. Let's see what.
The 500 horsepower
There's a high spot there
Pratt & Whitney
somewhere.
Wasp engine was fitted with a supercharger. As Post's target altitude became higher, the Winnie May's ground maneuver was
That could be it right there. Yeah, dude, it's standing off. Standing weight off, too.
The belly of the Winnie May was fitted with a reinforced landing skid. On one of these flights,
And the wheels dropped off of them, too.
problems.
Shortly after takeoff, his engine began to spew oil. And somebody had sabotaged the supercharger on the airplane and exploded some chimney dust in there. He knew he had to get down in a hurry. He was aware of the existence of the lake bed. And fortunately, just after
walk over across the lake that Charlie Anderson tapped him on the shoulder, and Charlie Anderson nearly fell dead.
Yep.
Thought he could
Yeah.
take it from space.
While he posed, although his two round-the-world flights got him the name and the publicity, they were important in a sense. The high altitude work he did was much more important. He really pioneered stratospheric flight up around 35,000 feet with supercharged engine and pressure suits. And he set some very, very fast records from coast to coast.
In March 1935, Post flew 2,000 miles from Burbank, California to Cleveland, Ohio in 7 hours and 19 minutes. For part of that flight, he reached a ground speed of 340 miles an hour, way beyond the top speed of the Vega. He was flying in the jet stream. Post died in a float plane crash in Alaska on August 15, 1935.
That the thing went on a mountain too. He also took
This is a Hughes H-1 racer.
Will Rogers
Designed
with
by
him.
Howard Hughes to be the fastest land plane in the world. Its Pratt & Whitney twin Wasp Junior engine could deliver up to 1,000 horsepower. The H-1's clean design evolved through wind tunnel testing at the California Institute of Technology. The H-1 was quite different from the Thompson and Bendix trophy race planes of the day. Its finish and attention to detail made many of the race planes look crude by comparison. Hughes began his record-breaking attempts in the H-1 in 1935, but Steve Whitman heard him striving for higher speed well before the H-1 was built.
I've heard a guy going around the course, just really serious guy. Tip speeds get up there, where they yell over you and they really made a racket. And his was. And anyway, they had to keep these time. I said, who the hell was that out there? Oh, that's Howard Hughes.
Hughes
There she is,
attended air
fellas.
races and examined the designs of the early 30s race planes closely, but he never competed in a Thompson or Bendix trophy race. He was wealthy enough not to require sponsorship and decided that his path to the golden age of record-setting in aviation was best walked alone.
Well, I think he wanted to set some world records, and I figured that was probably the best chance he had. And I
Ralph is good.
like I was, he wanted to also develop something. And he was, of course, interested in, really the thing that I was is, well, he had the finance to do it, is to get something that could go fast for transportation.
The Hughes H-1 set a world speed record of 352 miles an hour in 1935. In 1937, it flew across the American continent in 7.5 hours. It was a highly successful and influential airplane, but some stories about its influence are myths.
They tell me that the Japanese probably copied Howard Hughes' racer that he built back in 1935, and it certainly does look a little like the Zero. He should have gotten into these races, but he never did. And I don't know really why. His racer would have probably cleaned us all.
In 1935, an extraordinary airplane created a great upset at the National Air Races in Cleveland. It didn't even look like a race plane, but looks can deceive. It was called Mr. Mulligan. It won the Bendix Trophy race from Los Angeles to Cleveland, and then took off in the Thompson Trophy to challenge Roscoe Turner. It was a classic wolf in sheep's clothing, a comfortable four-place cabin plane with much less power than most of its competitors, and yet it qualified second fastest. On the last lap of the trophy race, Roscoe Turner and Jerry Williams were leading when a supercharger fell apart. Turner, blinded by oil, made an emergency landing, and Mr. Mulligan, piloted by Harold Newman, took the opportunity to go through and win. Steve Whitman and Bonzo came in second, averaging 215 miles an hour. Third was Roger Don Ray and the Keith Ryder R1. In 1936, the world was changing. Within 5 years, developments from American air racing would be tested in battle. In 1936, Roscoe Turner's engine failed over New Mexico, and his Wendal Williams was destroyed. Immediately, he commissioned work on a new plane, the Turner Medium. His strategy was simple. He would construct the best airframe possible and power it with the biggest engine he could get, a double-row twin Wasp Senior, tuned to deliver well over 1,000 horsepower. It was typical of Roscoe Turner's approach. He knew the importance of showmanship and flair, and his opponents respected him for it.
Well, of course, you got Roscoe. He was a showman, but that's how he could promote the airplanes and engines for himself. And he was doing it all the time. He was working at it. He never saw a bigger set of wings on anybody than Roscoe would wear, but he used it to advantage, and he had the lust for so far to go with it. That's a pretty dashing girl,
5 miles a minute, which is half as fast as sound and half as fast as a 45 bullet. And this is all necessary in the advancement and progress of civilization.
Roscoe Turner was probably the most flamboyant of them all. His pet lion and his mustache and his self-designed uniform. He made himself captain, and then he decided that wasn't enough. He made himself colonel, but not in anything, just colonel. And he had a really weird thing, but he was a very good pilot. He was a fine pilot, and he was a very good speech maker. He made some excellent speeches. You wouldn't think it.
When Roscoe Turner's blind was too big to fly, he was donated to a zoo. When he died, he was stuffed and kept in Roscoe Turner's living room. His present home is the National Air and Space Museum's restoration facility. Throughout the 1930s, one of the most successful designers of race planes was Keith Ryder. This is the Ryder R6 8-ball, which made its debut at the 1938 National Air Races. Another Ryder design, the R4, was raced by Bill Schoenfeld as the firecracker.
Bill Schoenfeld was quite wealthy. He was one of the few guys that had money. And he bought a new engine for this firecracker and had a lot of special things done to the engine and the airplane.
In 1938, Bill Schoenfeld offered Tony LeVere the job of flying the firecracker. It was just the chance LeVere had been waiting for.
This thing, you won't believe, I've never dreamed of flying anything like it. This was a super airplane. Power, you won't believe it. It had 550 horsepower in this small airplane, no bigger than these little dinky ones you see today. And they tell me I was off the ground in about 4 or 5 seconds. And my God, flying like a homesick angel. At about 260 indicated, and still climbing. It got so windy and the turbulence in the cockpit, I just couldn't hardly stand it. And the wing was heavy anyway. One wing was heavy, one was a little quite sharpened one wing. I didn't think that would be smart to fly too much out of trim. And I came down, landed, and gosh, it was easy to land.
Steve Whitman's Bonzo had undergone quite a few changes since its second place in the 1935 Thompson Trophy. The wingspan had been shortened, and the horsepower in his old Curtiss D12 engine boosted by about 10%. He continued to get amazing results from an airplane and engine combination that had no right to be competitive. Favorite for the 1938 Thompson Trophy was Roscoe Turner in the medium. Steve Whitman was there with Bonzo, but Tony LeVere damaged the Schoenfeld firecracker on landing after winning the Breeze race, a lead-off event. Roscoe Turner's main opposition was Earl Orton in the Mark II Bomber Special, another Keith Ryder design. Archester failed to finish in the blue. Throughout the race, Turner's Meteor struggled to defeat her orders. The Marku Bomber Special was very competitive, but it ran out of oil on the 13th lap, leaving the way clear for Roscoe Turner to win his second Thompson Trophy. Steve Whitman in Bonzo came in third, and the following year, when Turner won for the third time, he managed fifth place. Whitman was convinced of the value of air racing in the 30s.
We actually were the fastest in going. We were faster than the military, or faster than anything else. And to me, that was quite an accomplishment. But be amongst that group that was
Okay, let's see how tight it is now.
of aviation up to bringing it up a notch.
Now, in the last race there, 1939, there were a couple of military airplanes in there.
That's pretty
My
normal there.
generation was faster than those. The fastest military airplanes we had in the country were slower than my airplane.
That's pretty good.
They were there. I went by them like they were tied to a post. And things that we did, building these airplanes, encouraged other people to get involved in aviation. I know that happened. And I know the military must have gotten ideas. Tricycle landing gears and retractable landing gears and high horsepower. We all had it.
Well, I think it really had a lot to do with the performance of the aircraft in World War II.
That's good.
Jimmy Doolittle, pushed for the higher octane fuel, which was developed more for racing, and then it turned out that by using that fuel, our airplanes, the Allied airplanes, had quite a performance edge over the others, the enemy airplanes, especially early in the war. And all that horsepower, the Merlin engine was developed as a result of racing engines. All that had quite an impact on aviation development. And it really turned the whole world on to aviation more than it would have otherwise.
From 1940 to 1945, there was no national air race meeting. In 1946, an attempt was made to revive the national air races, and a huge crowd
Yeah, I think
gathered
we're here a couple minutes.
in the hope of recapturing some of the magic of the pre-war golden age. Many pre-war fans were there, a few years older, and changed by the experience of war. High-standard aerobatics and flying displays excited the crowd, but somehow it was not the same. Airplanes that distinguished themselves in World War II demonstrated their specialties. A C-47 dropped parachutes. The major event of the national air races had always been the Thompson Trophy, and one familiar name was back to compete. Tony Levere, now a test pilot with Lockheed, was flying not the Firecracker, but a red P-38 fighter.
Called Yippee.
Among this assembly of high-speed machinery from the war, there was not one golden age racer of the 30s. No Whitman Bonzo, no Marku Bomber Special, no Turner Meteor. The Thompson Trophy was contested exclusively by World War II Cubs. Jackie Cochran watched Tex Johnston win in a highly modified Bell P-39 Aerocopa. Tex Johnston accepted the Thompson Trophy in the presence of three-time winner Roscoe Turner, now retired from air racing, and Jackie Cochran, who won the Bendix Trophy in 1938.
Turn that paper into plastic.
It was an exciting meeting, but in the
ACC
years
worked
since
very well.
1939, one major change had occurred that made it impossible to revive air racing in its pre-war form. In 1939, the fastest airplanes in America was still the one-off, privately produced racing special. Military airplanes had not been able to match their performance. Now, after 6 years of development accelerated by war, military airplanes had exhausted the speed potential of propellers. The jet engine had taken over, pushing on to new levels of speed unbelievable by the golden age racing pilots.
Beautiful.
A new age was beginning. However attractive the idea,
Excellent.
the pre-war days of the racing specials and their intrepid pilots would never be recaptured. The golden age of air racing will be remembered as a great era in American
Airbrush that
aviation,
tomorrow.
an era that expanded the frontiers of flight.
Very good. We'll keep that check. I like to always check things all the time, fellas. Got double check, check, and recheck, and double check again. And that's how I like it. Snap it. That's pretty good there. That's it. That's exactly how it goes on there. Is there anything stopping that from going in there? No, it's not. Oh, pretty good. Got that there. Okay, I put that on the side until it's time to add the rubber and everything. Now I gotta get this wing cover now. And you want to get the trim on next. You go in there. Beautiful. Goes like so. We'll take that tail. Let's put a little more on. Yeah. Go. Beautiful. That's how it goes.
In 1927, Charles Lindbergh electrified the world by flying solo from New York's Roosevelt Field to the Bourget Airfield outside Paris, France. His flight triggered what was to become known as the Golden Age of aviation, a period of intense experimentation and public interest that extended to the beginning of World War II. In spite of popular worldwide interest during this period, aviation was yet to
Take a look at that. But it's okay. Perfect. Excellent.
It had little interest in promoting aircraft development. While there was some large aircraft manufacturers, the cutting edge of aviation technology was often left to experimenters in small, sudden shock development centers.
Your tilt pedal shells right there. It's just right about like that. Perfect. Okay. Just want to make sure that fits good. It does. Fuselage has been done, so I'll take that tomorrow. Get the tilt feathers out of the way. Put the trim on after I get this wing covered.
One means of stimulating development, as well as increasing public interest, was the National Air Race, held during these golden years. Companies like Wendal, Thomas, Aero, Ford, Goodyear, Shell, and many others offered prize money that kept the spirit of aviation development alive. Without the promise of cash awards and recognition for innovation and daring, it would have been unlikely that America would have been in the position in the air to tackle the air menace that was drawing the earth during the period. Of the many small companies entering competition airplanes, one firm and one design stands out to this day. The Wendal Brothers Aircraft Company of Springfield, Massachusetts had a profound effect on aviation. Their successful GD races captured the public's attention and the world's admiration at the time, as the fastest planes ever built in the world. The designs that came off their drawing boards were
Strong.
a streamlined shape strongly influenced other designs of the period. They set the shape of several of America's great fighters during World War II. The GD races that the Grenville built in the early 30s captured the imagination of millions. To this day, the image of its stubby little frame
Okay.
unfortunately, over the years, aviation history writers have been unkind to the enthusiastic and talented men who produced some of the most remarkable aircraft ever built. Their sensational tales of hard luck, recklessness, and death have floored the writers of the Grenville and their associates.
Competition right here.
Is the story of the GD airplane, told by the people who were there. The story of the creative genius behind the GD racers begins in New England in the late 1920s. Then to Grenville, eldest of 5 brothers from a Madison, New Hampshire farming family, had moved to Boston several years earlier and started an automobile repair garage. My older brother then started our business. He started in the garage business. He was a very good mechanic, self-taught engineer. He had his own garage business at the age of 19. Became interested in aviation soon thereafter, and
this out. We'll start the center section first, then we'll go to the wing panels. Okay. Yeah, sand this down a little more here. Make sure it's good to brush when I make ink sticking up. Beautiful. Get this down a little bit. Nice and flush. Start with the center, work your way outward and cover these things. Always cover the bottom wing first and work on your top. That way you can control your heater for the top. Make sure that wing will turn into a propeller. This model's pretty much constructed in a Clark White airfoil, so I'll make it a twist. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, extender. Cut the old one out, new one in. One thing about these Dumas kits, fellas, you gotta be very careful because these stringers are very fragile. You look at them the wrong way, they'll break on you. But this thing is constructed as lightweight construction, so they keep the wood as light as they can. Good, got that done. Okay, center section coming up. So you gotta be careful when you handle these wings. Anything with the stringers on there. Okay. This is good and tight. Work out those wrinkles. Really careful, guys, so it's nice and tight. You add the alcohol water to it. It'll shake nice and tight like a drum. That's how you want it. And I can't stand is a tissue covered airplane with wrinkles in it. Something about it makes it look terrible. There you go, guys. Let's sit there and dry. Yeah. Well, hope everybody had a wonderful day today, you know. And I came about that close going to the pond today, so what the hell, I think I'll stay here and take it easy a little bit today. And I think I'll go right up there. I was getting too many people up there, so I ain't going to go up there. My biggest fear is that, like I said earlier, get too many people out there first and then closing down the park, and there you go. I'll be a duck out of water. I can't take my boats out no more, so I'm president of my house. I know you can't blame them. They got to get out of the house and do something, you know. But the way they're talking, I think they might be reopening the economy real soon, and just kind of the people who are infected keep them quarantined. The thing about it is, people who are infected don't even know they're infected. There you go again. But right now, the good news is it starts coming to the peak now. It'll go so high, and then pretty soon it starts going down. That's a good indication that the virus is dying. It's losing its strength. And by that time, they'll probably find a vaccine for it, even though that'd be nice, really good. That'd be some good insurance, so you know you'll make it. It's like to me, I mean, not much to study about the disease, all by hearsay, what I've been hearing on there. That thing is designed to hit the weakest people, the people that has very, very weak immune systems. Of course, the elderly who are very frail, who have underlying health conditions like CPOD, bad heart, other issues like that, and plus getting old. You know, your body can't, when you're old and get frail like that, you can't take that stuff. When you're young, you can spring right back up because you're young, you're healthy. But even the young people nowadays not very healthy. It's what you eat. All this fast food these people eat nowadays, this fast food has no food value at all. It has no protein, no vitamins, no nothing. It's just junk. And to keep your immunities up, you got to have vitamin C, a lot of zinc in you, and you got to eat right. You got to make sure you have your vegetables and your fruits and everything else. Instead of pizzas and hamburgers and junk. My dad and mom told me a long time ago, if food tastes good, there's something wrong with it. If it tastes really good, there's something wrong with it. Food should taste like food should taste like. But nowadays with MSG and all these additives they put in stuff nowadays, it just really screws things up. And you adjust that stuff, gets your system, you got cancers and everything else coming your way. Yeah, glue I took off the plant here. Every time you take a little glue off or something off, you're moving the weight. Just by doing something, it eliminates the weight. So it won't too long to finish this one, fellas. Just have this thing done in about a couple of days. I'll take her behind the old church over there behind me for a nice maiden flight. See how Wendal Williams holds out. Okay, give me about 5 minutes. You guys carry on what you're doing, and I shall rejoin you in a couple of minutes, and we'll get this wing covered up tonight. Oh, here I am.
The Thompson Trophy Race, the premier event of the National Air Races in Cleveland, was just days away. It was a 100-mile dash around pylons for aircraft of unlimited engine size. Bob Hall took off for Cleveland by way of Buffalo, where he and Roll Bales would take turns flying to Z in the races over Labor Day. Bales had invested $500 to help build the Z in return for the right to fly it in the Thompson Trophy Race. It was an exciting time for the Vandals.
Almost there. Getting there, fellas. Getting there.
How did the public take to this stubby little plane of unusual design that made every military aircraft in the world obsolete the moment it took off? Jimmy Doolittle was just one of many who took part in the 1931 races, whose lives would be brought together in a more intense competition of global dimensions, World War II. Jimmy Doolittle would lead the raid on Tokyo and bolster Allied morale in the early days of the war. Bob Hall would test, fly, and contribute significantly to the design of some of the best fighter planes for our Navy. General Ira Infant, who, among other aviation achievements, would head up the U.S. Fleet Air Force in England during World War II. And there was German aerobatic performance and World War I ace Ernst Udet, who would become known as the father of the Luftwaffe, Germany's emerging air force. At Cleveland,
Pretty good.
Doolittle caught Udet's eye, and he expressed his admiration of the little plane to Bob Hall in rather unusual ways. Udet never fully accepted Hitler's image of the New World Order, and would fall into disfavor with the German government and commit suicide shortly after the war began. The performance of the Model Z was nothing short of sensational. In each of the 5 races it was entered in, the little black and yellow ship
Yeah, I had a pretty good day today, fellas. I went down, I went to the store to get some milk. And I saw a beautiful looking Piper J3 Club, all yellow color, flying in the sky. I live right next to the airport. I can walk from here to my house from the airport probably about 15 minutes. And went there, landed over there. I got inside that thing and talked to the guy. I had a wonderful time. And I tell him I got a bunch of these in my house. I got 2 or 3 radio control ones like this. I got that big SIG kit right there. I think it's 1/4 scale. It's big. 12-foot wingspan. I'll try some more there. It's getting there. We'll make sure it's good and tight, nice and taut. The old traditional dope method is gone, guys. That went out with the dodo. Now on, I think it works very well using these old glue sticks right here. Dope has been superseded by water solution of using white glue and water. Or you can use tight bond cement, carpenter's glue distilled with water. Or you can use this stuff. And to cover it, use this stuff right here. Get this Hobby Lobby. They don't make Krylon clear no more. I don't know where it's at. They probably, other places probably sell it. But that's a hard paint. That's hard stuff to find. I don't know the reason why. I don't know. Maybe supply and demand has something to do with it. I don't know. But this works as well. Hobby Lobby. It's called it's acrylic. It's made for paper. And it works good with models. If you want to get a nice gloss, you can run out of airbrushing solution for your glossary models. This works just as good. And it works very excellent on this stuff of tissue models. It fills in the pores, and it seals in the pores, makes the tissue a lot more stronger. And it's magic in a can. Okay, now it's time for the. I guess we can start here. And then we gotta move slots over for that landing gear. like that, John. Nice. That's the way I want it. Good. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. Beautiful. Nice and tight, guys. This glue pencil here, glue pen we call it, gives you a lot of working time. If you get it on your wingtips, always cut these little slits. They're called release slits. Make that tissue really confirm around the wingtips. Because you don't want no saggy wingtips going down. Oh, cover that good in. Well, I gotta do that too. We gotta. Okay. At the bottom wing there. There we go. Let it dry. Go back and trim it. Let it dry. Yeah, I think it's about time I finish this up. I'd like to get this thing flying. So while the dam marker is drying, which I will zoom on, I'm not going to fudge away from it. Let it dry a couple days, and I'll get back on it again, get the main mist yards on there, and start doing some rigging. Right now, I think it's time to finish this up. I've had this thing for a long time. I think it's better finish up or it gets broken. I'm starting to get the balsa tissue bug in me right now. I got a lot of stuff I've been building and just laying idle for a long time, and I don't want this stuff to get broken, guys. It costs too much money. I think I'll go to the lake tomorrow. Take my big tug out there. It's out there in the car right now. And I'll take it for a sail tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. Be an excellent day. Hope you have a good day today. Tomorrow, like we had today. And got a lot more live action videos coming your way, fellas. This Gilmore Racer right here was a pretty fancy looking airplane for its day. These racing ships were very beautiful machines. These guys, everybody went out for the money, and also all of the designs. A lot of these guys that designed these things were model builders, like guys like us. And they got tired of fiddly falling around something like this. Let's go for the real deal. And if they can design a ball sport plane, they can design a real one. Those guys got a lot of education behind them too, because they got to know drag coefficients and everything, and aviation and everything. It's fidelity, and they got to know what they're doing. And it takes money. A lot of sponsors. And a lot of the military people were very interested in watching these things, knowing that what could be done if they had a bunch of pursuit ships that could fly like these racing planes were. A lot of them were designed just for racing only, but the engines the engines actually prevailed a lot, like the Wasp on the GB. Yeah, they used that on the Hellcats and a lot of other ones they used. I've always liked these racing planes from the 1930s because they were very popular machines for the day. And they're really Grand Bull races, Thompson Trophy races. People all over the world came to see these things. It was the biggest thing in the world. Was aviation back in those days. People couldn't get enough of them. Kids loved these things. It inspired them to build models. So tighten up now, the tissue is. Starting to dry now. Got a little heat down there. Added to the wing, it'll dry real quick. Oh yeah. Got my heat gun out there in the living room because it's using it on my ship out there, and I need to bring it in here. Oh yes. There you go, guys. Oh, I got a little more in the center section too, don't I? Beautiful. Hey, a little more of that glue stick seals the overlap like magic. A little more heat to it. It'll dry it up real well. Okay. Beautiful. I'm gonna repair that stringer I just broke. Like I say, guys, these stringers here are really delicate. Don't take much to bust these stringers. Okay, make a tick mark there. Uh-oh. With making stringers, always cut them off flush with the rib and glue them right onto the adjacent stringer. You know, and it looks just brand new and sand it down when it's done. Perfect. Those new. Okay. Go ahead and trace that by the wing of the tissue right here. That's beautiful. Take a pencil. Yeah, buddy. That'll be the top wing and the other wing. Okay. When you're covered, apply some Krylon to it to clear. Get my paint booth down here. Always got it set right here when I do this. I got a little paint booth box down between my legs when I do this. I can always spray it right into my paint booth right there. Got the coat on it now. Add a little heat to it. It will dry. Need to bring my heat gun in here. we go. Already been covered and protected. Now we'll start the next wing here. Which way is it? Oh, this way. Yeah. Okay. Yes, sir. We got to finish up with DH4. We'll get this wing covered here. Front wing. I'll show it to you. I'll be probably working on that probably next too. But I need to get these things finished. Yes, sir. Beautiful.
After the completed repair, the discussions take place about the next taxi tests
Beautiful.
and eventually
Nice and tight.
the program beginning with the takeoff.
Yeah, cut your little release
It
sleds.
is established that the repair has been
At the end of your wing tips. Makes the tissue confirm over the wing tips out.
who is very much
Bring out a pucker.
in all details about Delmar's show flying.
All sits like that.
Some financial involvement is taking place here with Delmar signing the
T-shirts sold at a good profit for the show organizers. A few close-ups.
See how it confirms over the sides? Recruits now. Always do that, guys.
The cockpit instrumentation and the really weight-saving seating arrangement. Here you see them checking the instrumentation and
Alrighty.
preparation.
There's some alcohol water. Put a little heat down there. Oh boy. I think I have to heat this wing here. I'm gonna get my heat gun and bring it out of here.
This
Do it
is
right.
the type label for the Volkswagen. And now we are preparing the plane to roll to a place away from the hustle and bustle of aircraft and spectators to do a first warm-up and run.
I ain't gonna bust out and get my heat gun. It's drying really good. Give me a couple seconds, guys. I'll get my heat gun. Yes, sir.
Sie wurden sehr schnell populär. Ungeheure Zuschaueranzahlen zeigten die Reise auf die ganze Rennflugzeuggeschichte. Das waren die Grainsville Brothers. Daher kommt auch dann der Name dieser EBGB. Und die haben 1932 ein.
You may have heard yesterday during the press show on the NLP he was a little short of the runway.
Ganz Problem, dass die Landung ein kleines bisschen arg besetzt.
That last night after everyone went home, we stayed out here very late, and with the help of Thomas Harrisburg and Bill Kaiser, a very precision and all their crew, they were up all night long preparing the trees so they could be flown for you today.
Wenn alle Leute dann nach Hause gehen, kannst du schön nach Straßburg, gerade Pause, und dann ist es so, die seine so die schwierige Schule, der Reitwürdig angesetzt, die Nase wieder gerichtet, jetzt macht er immer ihre Rollversuche auf der Lande. So, und für diese Höhe, Sonderapplaus hier für diesen Reform, weil die sich so eingesetzt haben, die ganze Nacht, damit wir heute wieder, klasse Leute, klasse, damit wir heute wieder diese Maschine sehen können.
The repairs necessary included taking off one of the gear legs. This will be the first time that Dora has tested the airplane. So right now we are just getting some fast taxiing passes up and down the runway.
Obwohl das natürlich in der größten Position große Sache. In Amerika ist das eine Arbeitstemperatur von einem Tag, aber deshalb sind sie heute das Liegenfahrrad unverkleidet.
Wendal, our power is up for taking off. It's full power, and he basically indicates 120 miles an hour to take off.
Die andere Geschwindigkeit wird stärker und das können wir noch entscheiden, wird bei 120 Meilen liegen. Das sind ungefähr 1220 Kilometer pro Stunde. Diese Geschwindigkeit muss er erreichen, damit das Flugzeug sauber abhebt und sauber fliegt.
Eastbound opening the fiberglass.
Yep.
Das zweite große Zockerparadies, etwa 7 Autostunden nordwestlich von Las Vegas. Das ist eine Station für Leute, die solche Flugzeuge oder beteuerte Flugzeuge, bestimmte Flugzeuge interessiert sind, wenn Sie mal aus dem Flugzeug aussteigen. Wir haben die Treppe aus, dann können wir nach unten, 2 Fuß aus dem Wind raus. Ja, so ähnlich, die sind sehr, sehr gut sichtbar. Und dann gibt es noch verschiedene Kategorien. Es gibt die sogenannten klassischen Tyler Racer. Da gehören zum Beispiel die Flugzeuge zu der Das sind meistens Mopeds, sehr, sehr klein, sehr, sehr eng, ähnlich komfortabel
Well, the film worked.
im Cockpit wie die Jeep.
Okay, let's take back over and make sure it's
Bei diesem Flugzeug fliegt man um einen kleinen Kurs. Mit Geschwindigkeiten 4.
loop pencil and go it over the leading edge of the wing. Fold back that surplus and wrap right around that leading edge. Nice and tight. Okay. Your scissors and cut around that. Those release slits.
Beim Förderer des Champions, also beim Wettbewerb, wo man sich nicht qualifizieren kann, sondern nur eingeladen wird.
aufgebaut. Das ist deshalb notwendig, weil der Rotor ein festes Moment erzeugt, dass das Flugzeug automatisch angetrieben wurde, weil es der Zeitmodus nach rechts vorgeschlagen ist. Und das Flugzeug geradeaus.
Or take the root pencil and go around the edge there. Now bring that tissue up so it's flush on it and so it drops on the wingtip. Leading edge and filling edge. That way it's sealed. The tissue ain't gonna go nowhere. It's pretty well sealed in there. Makes a neat job too.
Exact specifications as original by Dumas and Steve Wolf.
jetzt so schlecht, weil man denkt, wurde diese Replika gekauft. Das ist also eine 100%ige Nachfolger. Original auch besser.
That's what it's not going
Strong at 100 miles an hour.
Beautiful.
At this time, Dumas has over 1,480 hours flying in his Canyon.
1.480 Stunden. Der einzige. Also das, was er hier zeigt, 4 Fuß richtig gut, das haben die Piloten gearbeitet.
More information about the beauty one might invite you to visit our website. We are on the World Wide Web.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. Box out.
Gut. Den oude Raum noch. Hi, Dagmar. I just want to tell you that we enjoyed your show immensely. It was just fantastic. When you fly your GB, you flew it out of a different airport.
Good go, guys.
Out of Mannheim.
All recovered.
Would you like to tell us where did you have the greatest difficulties when flying the GB?
Actually, I've flown the GB so long that for me, it's like you ask a brain surgeon if brain surgery is hard. It is not for him, but it would be for me. So that way with the GB. The GB for me is very easy, second nature, but it would not be for every pilot.
Having heard what happened to many of the other pilots who tried it and never succeeded.
Yes, the original GBs had a very difficult time. They were only around for about 1 year and crashed.
What do you think about the organization here in Michelstadt,
Yep.
and in particular, the show and the performers in the show, both on flight airplanes and of course the
Looks good, fellas. It really does.
models?
Well,
Okay.
The people that put on the show, it seems to be
That's about all I'm going to do on tonight, guys.
people that are
Give this thing a rest and finish the rest tomorrow from tonight's video.
very close. Work
Then we'll have the
together
fun
well,
part once
and
the
get
once the
people involved, which is very important for an air show.
once the wings all covered, and then I'll start adding the nice red decoration trim, add the decals to it,
Looks like Michelstadt
and
work
finishing touches here and there, it should be done. So we got undercarriage to get going. We got attached for the bottom wing, and the bottom wing here, cut show you a while ago. Once wings attached to the fuselage.
Japan in October and November.
Good luck to you and your family.
Thank you.
Right
Eine
there.
super Leistung,
That's where it
das
goes.
muss ich wirklich sagen. Ihr habt als Sprecher eine hervorragende.
Then I got to fill in the stringers across here. Against this bulkhead right here forward behind this cow. The stringers fit across there, then I can cover it in. I got one here, and it goes right across there. You can fill it in. Once I get the top wing covered. And once the wing is covered in top, you got to make sure that the wing don't warp. So you got to work it on a flat surface. There you go. Oh yes, I meant to show this to you. I'll probably work on this, finish this up. I got 2 wings to build. Time to cover. Where are you at? Over here. Yeah. This is the have a DH4. This is another one by Dumas. Let's see. And it goes right about like that. Another carriage. And when I get done with it, it should look something like this. Except this is the DH6. This is a D2 Bristol fighter. I gotta get the rigging done on that and it'll be finished. Lots of work. Of course, the tail pedals goes on here like this. It's supposed to be radio control, but I'm going to make a free flight job out by using rubber. I'm going to put about 6 strands of 3/16 rubber in this thing. There's going to be a free flight rubber job. Another step too is just make a free flight electric power. That'd be even better. And get that done. So I'll be working on that too, fellas. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. A lot of stuff to finish up before I start getting started in anything new. That's that. Alrighty then, we got a lot done today, guys. All I do is cover the top wing and all the tissues done in the center section. And everything else is just vacuum form pieces and put together. The undercarriage. It won't take long to do all that. So we got that going for you tomorrow, guys. And I shall resume back on the Denmark on the first of next week comes up. I just want to get some of these rubber power jobs done. Like I say, guys, I got a lot of stuff here I started and made videos of. Just never got back on them again because I got myself caught up in this model syndrome jazz. I bounced one kit to another, and pretty soon I look around, I got a lot of kits I haven't finished up, and I'm always back there rooting around here and there, and pretty soon I'm afraid I might break something. I have broke things before back there because of these models laying around and things. So what I did is more or less going to start to finish up with some on my plate. So we got Denmark coming up next week, and tomorrow we'll get another video on the Wendal racer, the red line racer. And we'll be a downhill stretch. Tomorrow we'll have fun putting all the striping on this thing. The decals work. And it's come on very nicely. I'm pretty well pleased. Okay, guys, this is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models. Make Mama happy. Please take care of yourself. And please be safe at a point of time, like me, everybody. You got to get out of the house sometime, go somewhere. When you do, wear gloves, wear a mask over your face, keep your distance from these people, everything, and you'll be okay. I think about got this nip in the bud. We got summer coming up. That may be the cure for the virus. And let's hope so. They'll be opening up the economy pretty soon. They can't. No nation can't go on lockdown like this. No economy coming in. that people are so used to being around people all the time, bogged down summertime, you go stir crazy. It's not healthy. So, like I say, when you get out of the house, protect yourself. Take care of the little ones. Take care of mama. Get kick crazy, like Stu says, with Stu Models. And I'd like to make a special shout out for before I leave here. I forgot all about this. Just came to mind just now. A special shout out to Freddie Duarte. He sent me a. Where is that thing at? I put it somewhere here. Huh. I don't know where I put it at. Anyway, it's a space shuttle. It's a card model, space shuttle. I wouldn't expect. I came home and I saw the envelope laying on the table. And I said, "Oh wow!" So thank you, Freddie. Thank you very much, dear friend. And please, buddy, be safe out there and don't go out. Build models and please be safe, buddy. I don't need none of you. I don't need you to get sick or all the people out here, all my friends, family, friends out here in the tube. I don't want no one to get sick from this godforsaken virus. So please take care of yourself, fellas, and God love you guys. And stay posted tomorrow. I have tomorrow for you another video live in action with Frankie Day and his Wendal Racer. And I'll probably be working on DH4 too coming up. I got to prepare a new building board for that. I can't work on this thing. Okay, that'll be it for me. And for the Wendal Racer. And guys, take the rest night off. Please enjoy. And thank you very much for your wonderful comments. I'm very honored each one of you. And thank you very much for my new subscribers. I'm very honored each one of you too. And so please take care of yourselves. And we'll see you tomorrow for Frankie Day in action with the Wendal Racer. This is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Model signing off. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. God love you, fellas.